Today, dog fights. Just kidding, we're trying to get these puppies adopted. Come on, sickos, gosh. Get them. Get them. All right guys, today we're gonna be checking out the GVM 50SM light. And this is also one of the most unique lights I've ever tested. Let's check this out. This is a giant soft case that it comes with. So I'm just gonna open it off screen here. And you can buy these lights in either 2 or 3-pack kits. You can see here, I've got just the 2-pack kit. I've got one more in here. Let me set this on the ground. And you may be wondering what makes these lights so unique. Well, you can see here, we've got an LED panel on this side. And if I spin it around here and open up these barn doors, we have another light panel on the other side. Now, you may be wondering why you'd want a light with 2 panels, one on each side. Let me back up just a little bit and talk about the types of LED panels that are currently on the market. You could buy one standard color temperature light where it has all LEDs that are the exact same and it can basically dim, and that's all it can do. You could then move up in complexity and you could have a bicolor LED panel, and that allows you to change the color of your light within the white balance range, maybe 2500 Kelvin up to 10,000 Kelvin, something like that is usually the maximum range. And then finally, the newest, hottest thing out right now is RGB lighting, which could basically create any color you could possibly imagine. You could choose the color and then you could choose the saturation of the color as well. So you might be wondering, well, why would I want anything other than the RGB lighting? And there's one reason for that, and that is power output. As you add the ability to shift these colors in your LED panel, you're having to create multiple LEDs that have different color temperatures, and as you shift those colors around, some of those LEDs are turning on and off. And basically, if you wanted to create one color and you want it to be as bright as possible, it's not going to be that bright because half or more of the LEDs are going to be completely turned off. That's where this crazy light comes into play. Because on the front of this panel here, we have a standard color shiftable light, but then on the back, we have an RGB shiftable light. So if you want to create any color under the sun while also having the maximum output, this is, as far as I know, the only light on the market that can do this. Now, obviously, this comes with the barn doors on top. Let me take a look in the box and see what else it comes with. All right, so we've got a little mini softbox diffuser that comes in the box for each one of these lights. We've also got an included grid. So if I wanted to add this, it just snaps on or attaches with Velcro. So I could put this right on top. I've also got power bricks, obviously. It also comes with some clips, a cable. I would imagine this is for safety if you're going to hang it, and some more diffusion paper, which is really nice. And then we've also got 2 light stands here. Let's check this out. Now, my biggest complaint with GVM lights in the past has been their stands. They've been a little flimsy, to say the least, and I also remember them being loud. Ah, this one's quiet. If I remember correctly, I reviewed some other GVM lights, and when you were tightening these down, it was like creaking. It was awful sounding. All right, I think they've upped their light stand game. Is this a ultra high-end light stand? Absolutely not, but this one is acceptable. All right, I've got the light set up and I have the color shiftable panel facing towards the wall here. The controls and the on button are on the bottom or top, depending on which way you flip this. It's a really interesting design. So I can turn it on here, and with this knob, I can color shift the light from 3200 up to 5600. You'll also notice that I can cycle between master and slave here. Right now, this is in master mode, and if I had the other one set up in slave mode, as I change the settings on this light, the other one will mimic it, which is pretty crazy. And then if I wanted to, I can switch over into RGB mode. Now I'm gonna turn this down a lot so you guys can see the exposure on camera here. But I can cycle through all of the different colors And then if I tap it again, I can change the saturation of that color. So I can go from a very rich blue all the way down to white if I go to 0 saturation. Obviously, I have this plugged in with the included AC power, but it's got spots for 2 batteries if you wanted to use this wirelessly. This light also has automatic scenes built in, so if you want to mimic the look of fire or a television screen or a cop car, this light will do it automatically. It also has a great smartphone app which will connect with Bluetooth instantly, and you can control both panels from the app. I actually find this to be the easiest way to control the light. Okay, let's go ahead and use these lights in a real world job. I'm gonna be volunteering my skills here to help out with a local charity. Stray dogs are a major problem here in Puerto Rico. They are running around all over the place, and there's a charity in my neighborhood that makes sure that they capture them and then find these dogs homes. There was one stray dog in San Juan. She was pregnant. She was captured and brought to the other side of the island where I live, and a friend of mine has been fostering this mother who just a few weeks ago gave birth to 9 puppies. And so they reached out to me and asked if I would donate my time to create a quick little video to get people excited about adopting the puppies and the mother. Let's go do it. I have both of the lights set up, and I kind of have a cross light setup. We've got some nice natural light in the background. I think I'm going to use that as a really out of focus background. This is gonna be our key light here. I'm gonna place the puppies up here, and then we're gonna have a nice little hair light for the dogs in the back. And I gotta stop them from eating our cables. He looks like a little pig or something. Oh, we'll do this guy now. All right, sit right there and just relax. So I have animal eye autofocus on this camera, and it's not as good as human autofocus. So right now I've got my color temperature on both of these lights set to 5,000. I'm trying to balance these lights with the natural light that we have outside the window in the back, just so it looks like one cohesive shot here. And this little guy's trying to commit suicide. No, 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 no. This way, this way. Got him. Don't do it. Don't fall off. After shooting all of them inside, I decided to bring them outside to get them playing in the grass. And here is the finished video. So this is a local Puerto Rican street dog, and she was pregnant. One of our friends decided to help her during her pregnancy. She had all these puppies here at our friend Courtney's house, and we are now looking for foster homes for each one of these 9 puppies. Mom here needs a home as well, and she is so sweet. She's been living on the street for a long time, going from restaurant to restaurant, getting food from people at the restaurant. So she's very accustomed to people. She's super nice, and she could also use a home, right, Mama? All right, guys, thanks for watching. If you're interested in adopting a puppy, even if you're in the United States and not in Puerto Rico, go to the link in the description below. There is a chance that, one, you could either fly to Puerto Rico and pick the little guy up, or we might be able to put the dog on a plane and have it dropped off in your area. And it may not cost you anything. I'm not exactly sure of the details, but go to the link in the description below, fill out the application, and you might be able to get one. And if you're in Puerto Rico and you're looking for a puppy, these are a great choice. Thanks so much for watching, guys. See you next time.